Tap in, tap in. What it do, y'all? We back, we back. We waiting on Twan to come in. You feel me? So I'ma just so we just waiting, y'all. What up though? What everybody doing? Who watching the game out there? You feel me? While we wait on Twan, you feel me? Talk to y'all about my Lakers doing good. You know what I'm saying? What up though, everybody? We having a little technical difficulties right now. You hear me? But my boy will be on.
This shit making me download it. I mean, it's fast, but I don't know why it's doing this because I always go on Zooms all the time.
What it do, y'all? Hey, what up, though? While we wait on Twan, hey, who won in that Alabama game, though?
It's just coming up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on the phone with Twan right now, so we waiting to trying to get him in here. You know what I mean? But this is Sports and Realness podcast with your boy LG, with my special guest Twan when he get in here. You heard me? But until then, talk to me. What y'all talking about out there? What's cracking, though? You know what I'm saying? Everybody get their stimulus yet? You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? Popping. Wait on the Brody to come. You know what I'm saying? It's still not working? Yeah, man. What's up, though? So, look, Lakers doing good. We in the playoffs. Got the Bucks against the Saints. We got the Rams at the Packers. Like, ooh. He got Baltimore at Kansas City. No, Baltimore at the Buffalo. Cleveland at Kansas City. So, hey, next weekend gonna be popping. It's still Patriot game. You see, I got both of my quarterbacks right there. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. You see the Cam over here, and you see Tom over there. Stop playing. It's never gonna change. You hear me? We waiting on Twan, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Who out there? Who looking at me right now? Talk to me in the comments. I'm gonna talk right back to you. You feel me? Can't wait to get Trump up out of there. I heard everybody saying they want to get Trump up out of there. You feel me? It's talking about the Capitol, saying that we would have did all that, we would have got shot. You know, there's been a lot going on this week, bro. So until Twan get there, what's up, though? Talk to your boy LG, tap in Sports and Realness, you know what I'm saying? And we got my boy Ken Chronicles in the building. You feel me? He got a show tonight. You know what I'm saying? Go tap in on his YouTube page. Hey, y'all need to subscribe to my YouTube page, too, bro. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Twan out here playing. Hey, Twan out here playing. Man, let me see. Man, you better do that shit for your phone, man. You better go ahead for your phone, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it for my phone.
Hey, what up? Music vlogs. What's good, man? Oh man, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing real good, man. Trying to wait till my bro Twan get on here, man. What's good with you though? Man. Oh, there you go. It say the device not connected though. Your guest will need to connect their mic. Your mic not on. There you go. Hey,
let me do it at the crib, but it's not letting me do it. No, it's not letting me do it on my laptop.
Yeah, there go my brody right there, the big bro, man.
What's good? What's good?
Butter, what's up, man?
Oh man, ain't that man?
Man, what's good, man? I know you trying to get to this game, man.
Yeah, we just got back from Arizona last night.
What you do out there, man?
We won both games. We had two nail biters, one by one and one by two.
Yeah. You was hooping though. Was you a key part of the win?
The first day, hell yeah, but the next day, we went out the night before the Sunday game, and it was in the morning, so we came out sluggish. They were smacking us by a dub, and we had to come back in the third and get them gone.
Okay. My boy in the building, Big Brosy. You feel me? So look, man, how you been living through this coronavirus and stuff, man? You know what I'm saying? I want to welcome you to the show and stuff, you know what I'm saying? How you been getting down?
Man, I've been cool, man. It ain't, slow motion, but I got other investments, so I ain't really stressing on, if you don't book an acting role. I'm up for Power and I'm up for BMF right now. So if I get it, then that's just something else that I can add to the resume. So,
Mm.
but I've
Yeah.
been auditioning though. It's just been like they making you do it. Since the Corona, everything is a little different. They making you do everything like a Zoom. So you have to
Mm.
like record the audition and then send it in, because they're not having like normal sessions like they usually do.
Yeah.
So it's just been a little different, but I mean, I'm straight. I ain't,
Yeah. Yeah.
Corona ain't do me bad. At the very beginning it did, because I was used to working out all the time, and then I stopped working out for like 3 months.
Mm.
And I gained like 30 pounds. I had to lose that shit. I couldn't do that.
Hey, he said I gained 30. You gained never, Twan. You ain't gained no 30 though.
Man, I was 189 LG. 180. I ain't never been that big in my life. I dropped back to I'm like 168 right now.
Mm.
So I'm
Okay,
good.
so let's get in this right quick. For those that don't know, where are you originally from and what was your environment growing up?
Oh, I'm from the hood. I'm from Chicago, from the Wild Hunters, 102nd Estate.
What side
All
is that?
there. South Side.
South side?
Yep, deep South Side.
Well, how was your environment growing up out there? So what year, like what was your years growing up out there?
I grew up out there until I was 17. I moved to California when I was 17.
So what year was that when you were 17?
92.
So in the 90s, so did you was you around when the boy from Chicago got shot? The boy Sim, what was his name? To
Ben
Chicago?
Wilson. Benji.
Huh? Yeah, Benji.
Yeah,
You
I know
know
Benji. Yeah, I knew Benji. He went to school with my cousin. He went to Simeon. We all went to King.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Man. So you
Benji was
played
a
you
beast
played
though.
you played you was out there you hooped in high school too?
Yeah, I hooped at King. So they was our rivals, but I was younger than them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
Benji and them was older than me. So they was like 2, 3 years older than me. So I was still like in 7th grade. I remember I was in 7th grade when Benji got killed.
Damn, 7th grade.
Yep, he died. He was a junior. I was at the game. See what it was? He had got into it with some cats the night before that.
Uh-huh.
But then the next day, he had got into it with his girl. And when he got into it with his girl, he was mad. And Benji was like all world out there, but he was
Yeah.
walking and he bumped into some little dudes and shit. And they was some little game, but Benji was a game member too. So,
Yeah.
yeah, he bumped into him and the little nigga said something to him like, man, nigga, watch it. He was like, what you gonna do? Because he was 6'9". You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So he was like, nigga, what? We're like, what's happening? So he tried to check the little bros, and dude shot him. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like it just was a fatal one though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody really expected it, because dude wasn't even really like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that in that area that you better had a gun. I'd have rather got caught with one than without one. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, I used to get off. I mean, because I lived in the hundreds, so I went to school in the 40s.
Okay.
Because Coach Cox basically signed for my whole team. Like I played with Johnny Sylvia, Ahmad Sharif, Rashad Griffin,
Mm.
Marcus Liberty's my older cousin. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So he was the #1 player in the country at the time. Jamie Brandon, he went to LSU with Shaq. Like all of them was my teammates.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So like we was all world. We won national title. You know what I'm saying? On
So
TV.
so you doing all this in high school. So how did acting come about and what age did you start?
Acting happened. It was a funny story. This is how I really got started in acting. Crazy shit. Now I played with Rock and Pops when I first started playing in Drew, right?
Yeah.
I was 16 years. It was 16 going on 17, because that's when I moved to California. I was 16, about to be 17. And I met Rock and Pops over the summer. So after I meet Rock and Pops, I end up playing with them. So they was all one team at first, but then Pops ended up having more than one team. He
Okay.
had 2 teams. So he coached one team and Rock coached the other team. So that particular game, we ended up playing against Rock team, and I was playing on a team that Pops was coaching.
Okay.
But now that's family right there.
Yeah.
So we talk shit to each other like all the time. So it's funny as hell, because me and Rock was talking shit back and forth, and this coach in the crowd thought that we were serious. He thought I was being disrespectful to Rock,
Okay.
not knowing that Rock is like my big brother. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'm like, you weak as hell. And I don't know why you got him guarding me because he can't do shit with me. You know what I'm saying? You need to sub his ass. Like, but we practice together 3 days a week. You know, this family.
Yeah, that's how we talk.
But somebody on the outside looking in won't know that. So his name was Coach Dave Benezra, and he was at the game. And it was funny as hell because he started talking shit to me like, hey, I bet you won't be disrespectful tomorrow when I put Vejas on you. And I was like, me and Rock look like, who the fuck is Vejas? Like, what is he talking about? I was like, I don't care who you talking about. He can't fucking guard me.
Yeah.
Vejas stood up. He was this 6'7" white boy. He's supposed to be like the defensive line. He was supposed to be one of Chaminade at the time.
Okay.
I was like, man, I don't care what you talk about. My shot is too fast. And, you know, back then, that's when a nigga really just could shoot flat out.
Like, flat out shoot.
Yeah, so I'm just like, man, what is he talking about? Man, ain't nobody want to hear that shit. So we played them the next day. So when we played them, I had like 11 threes. So I was really focused and ready to hoop against them just because that coach was talking shit to me.
Yeah.
So I had 11 threes against him. So after the game, I went up to him and said, good game, coach, good game, coach. He's like, hey, I want to talk to you. I was like, what's good? So I thought it was going to be something bad because we was going back and forth talking the whole game. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, hey, man, I didn't know you really could play. Like you shoot the shit out the ball. I was like, oh, thanks, man. He was like, how many hours a day you be in the gym? I like 4. And he was like, damn, yeah, you lights out. But I was like 17 then. Like I was still in high school. And so I was about to graduate from high school, get ready to go to college. And he was like, I want you to come in tomorrow. They having auditions for this movie. They don't have a title. It was called Coach at the time.
Okay.
He said, I want you to come in and audition. They looking for real basketball players. Because they don't want to hire, actors who can't play. And I said, well, I ain't no actor. I just play ball. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, nah, I understand that. But I'm saying, like, you could be one of the players on the other team that play against the actors. And
fix your mic right quick.
Huh?
Fix your mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go.
So he said, I don't want you to, he said they don't want to hire no stunt doubles. So he said, I want you to just come in. You could try out for one of the other teams that's playing against the actors. And then I was like, oh, I don't know, man. I got to go to school. He said, pay $100 a day. Now, I'm broke. I'm like, 100 a day? Run it. Hell yeah, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, for us at that time, 100 a day, nigga, that's a lot of money. Man. Like, yeah, run it.
Run that.
So the next day, I'm like, well, where is it at? It was in Brentwood. I'm living in El Monte at the time.
Okay.
So now I had to catch 8 buses to get to Brentwood.
Damn.
I get there. I go down there. I ain't have to do no script or nothing. I just had to play basketball. So we just did drills and 3-on-3. Then we did 5-on-5. Just some bullshit drills. Like, but they couldn't play at all. Not from what I was used to playing against. Like, they was trash. Like, they was super trash. So I was just like, okay. So I went in there, did the audition. So me and Anthony Hall, Chicago. They call him Chicago. He won chips and all that. So me and him get into it in some of the drills. Because I'm like, hold that, busting your ass. So he talking shit back and forth to me. Hey, man, calm down. This is just a movie. And I was like, man, fuck you, nigga. I'm out here hooping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was young. Like, I didn't know, you know how we talk when we hoop. That's at that age, that's just what it was. That's how we got down. So he was like, it's just a movie. I was like, man, whatever, man. They told me to come hoop. You know what I'm saying? They saying y'all motherfuckers can't hoop. I got game. Like me and him just going back and forth. So I guess the director and the producer saw me and him getting into it and they liked it. So they hit me up and was like, they hit Dave Benezra up and said, hey, they want to know if you could come back tomorrow to read with Rhea Perlman. She's playing the coach in the movie. And I'm like, read what? Because I ain't know nothing about acting, my nigga. I just was a basketball player.
So this is the Sunset Park.
That's Sunset Park. This is how I started acting. I had never took a class, nothing. Damn. They just liked me because I could shoot. So then it was like, come back and read with her. And I was like, well, what I'm supposed to read? Like, do I have to know all this shit tomorrow? It's a test. What I got to memorize? You know what I'm saying? So they gave me the little script, told me to just study it the best I can and just come back tomorrow and I'm going to read with her. And I was like, all right. So I called my granny, rest in peace. I called my granny. I was like, granny, they want me to go in for this movie, but I ain't no actor. She said, well, grandson, you ain't got shit to lose. If you felt like you wasn't going to book it anyway,
Yeah.
You might not. You ain't gonna be disappointed if you don't. I was like, true, true. So I called this girl. Her name was Becky Drury. She used to go to Duarte. I always wanted
Uh-huh.
to like Mac to her and shit. But she used to always tell me she was an actress and she really had no time to see a nigga. So I was just like, look, why don't you come over and I'm gonna pick you up? I got to audition for some movie. She was like, really? I was like, yeah, for this movie. You know what I'm saying? You can come over, help me study. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to cheat the whole time.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, you come over and help me. You know what I'm saying? So I could be ready for this audition tomorrow. So she like, okay, come pick me up. I was like, bet. So I go scoop her. She helped me study that shit all night. I had it though. Like I knew it. Like every but, for, and if I knew it. Like to the
So
T.
like,
Like
so like, how was the script like? You know what I'm saying? So when you went in there, what was the line you had to? It was a long line you had to memorize. Like what scene was it?
it was a speech. Like you remember in the movie where she asked Fredro Starr, because he ended up getting that role. I ended up booking the other character. So where he was like, so what's it like in your neighborhood? No, he was like, I want to talk to you about something. She was like, what? He's like, I got this girl named Cheryl. I wrote her this letter, and this is what the letter said. You know what I'm saying? So he read the
Okay.
letter to her that he wrote. And so it was like, I knew it. Like I knew it like front and back, like dot for dot. So I ended up dropping her back at home. I went the next day, called 8 buses to the audition again. It was in Brentwood, same
Uh-huh.
building. So I go in there. I go in. I get starstruck because I see Danny DeVito, and my granny loved Danny DeVito because
Mm.
Cheers was like one of her favorite shows.
Hell
So
yeah! Everybody grew up on Tears.
I'm like, could you sign this napkin for me? I'm gonna mail it to my granny in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? She love you, man. So I'm starstruck. So I read with her. So I didn't know you could use the paper in the auditions.
Okay.
I thought you just had to know it. You know, like I ain't never acted in my life. Don't know what the hell I'm doing. And so she started reading, and I was like, damn, I just like drew a blank. And I just said all that shit in my own words, like, fuck it. This how I would say it. It was close to what it was, but it was how I would say it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then afterwards, I was like, damn, I left. That was a long ass 4 hour trip ride on the bus home because I had to catch all them buses again.
So describe the emotions of landing your first acting gig. Like
What
so describe the emotions of landing that gig. Like what did you feel once you know you landed it?
well, when I got home that night, I felt like I had fucked up because I didn't do nothing that was on the script. I did everything close, but it was like in my own words. So I thought there's no way I'm booking this shit because I failed the test. You know,
Yeah.
it ain't like when you're in biology class and you got to know that shit like word for word. You know what I'm saying? The definitions and shit like that. You got to know that shit word for word. I thought that that's how it was because I never experienced it before. So when I got home, my dad was like, some white lady keep calling, said, call her as soon as you get in the house, no matter what time. I
Mm.
was like, okay. So I called her. She's like, congratulations, you booked it. I said, book what? She was like, the movie. I was
Ooh.
like, I got it. She's like, yeah, but you didn't get Shorty Doo Wop because that's the character I auditioned for the entire time was Shorty Doo Wop.
Which one was Shorty Do What?
That was Fredro Starr. He ended up
Oh,
booking
okay,
Shorty
okay.
Doo Wop, but that was the character you had to audition for. And a lot of times the way they do it, they'll bring you in for the big role, and if they like you, then they'll give you a secondary role. Like so, my nickname had already been Drano since I was like a kid. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? From hooping. And so the character's name that I booked originally was named Shooter in the
Okay.
movie. So then they was like, well, what they call you? I said, everybody called me Drano. And they was like, there it is. So they changed the
Damn.
name in the movie from Shooter to Drano.
That's crazy. And where
So
was that? And where was that movie filmed at?
we filmed it in New York and we
At what
filmed it in
school?
Pasadena.
And what part was in Pasadena?
And then we filmed at what was it? Not the Staples Center. It was the other one, the where the Clippers used to play.
The sports arena.
Sports Arena. We filmed there. The Sports Arena. We filmed at in Pasadena at I forget the name. And when we filmed at St. Anthony's in Long Beach. So
Damn.
St. Anthony's, we filmed Coach Carter there too. Same gym.
So now you get the Sunset Park. What
Mm-hmm.
what what how long was your next gig, and what was your next gig after Sunset Park? And did they all flow in, or was it a drought? What? How did it go after landing Sunset
No,
Park?
after I booked Sunset Park, it took like 4 or 5 months to shoot the movie. So it was a while. I had, you know what I'm saying? So right after I was done, I still went out for auditions. So I went out for another audition. And then I think my second job was I went out for Tales from the Hood. I didn't get that, but I got close.
Okay.
And then I went out for Dead Presidents. I didn't get that. I got close. It was me and down to me and Chris Tucker. Then I auditioned again. My next audition was for The Sun Chaser, which was
What is
with
that?
Woody. It was with Woody Harrelson and John Seda. John Seda's
Mm.
on Chicago PD right now, but
Okay.
John Seda's done hella shit. He's won awards for Traffic and all kind of shit. He's a really big actor. Spanish kid, really good actor, man, dope ass actor. And you know Woody Harrelson, The White Man Can't
Yeah.
Jump, and all that. So I auditioned for the movie with them, and I auditioned for the main character, but I didn't get it because I was still fresh off the boat. I really didn't know nothing about acting. I just was like being myself in roles.
Yeah.
That character made me have to do something different, but they could tell I was raw, but I wasn't ready. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So they gave me a secondary role. So I played Smokes in that movie. Then
Mm.
right after I booked Sun Chaser, I come home. We filmed out here in Baldwin Park for like 2 weeks. So I filmed that, and then I still was auditioning. Probably a month later, I booked Simon. It was this TV show with what the hell is the guy's name? Jason Bateman. Um, So I booked that with him. I did like 3 or 4 episodes on Simon. It was a sitcom.
Yeah.
And then right after that, I booked Moesha.
Dang.
So, I knew everybody on Moesha already. We was all friends because we were all young actors and shit. But I came in, I did my first episode as a favor. I played Baggy Pants.
Okay.
And my first episode was with Bernie Mac. And Bernie Mac was her uncle.
Yeah.
And Moesha had the birthday party.
Oh yeah, I
And
remember that one.
And she was searching everybody. He was searching everybody, all the little boys that came in the party. And I had the baggy pants. Them, man, what you got in them damn pants? Come here, baggy pants. And he searched me up. That was my first role, like on Moesha. But Brandy, it was funny because Brandy thought that I wasn't a real actor. She just thought I was like an extra. But I had already did Sunset Park and Sun Chaser. But the movies take like a year before they come out. You see what I'm saying? They take a while.
Damn.
So she was just like, that's how you do. You be an extra and then you blow up after that. And I was like, man, what? I ain't no extra. I'm an actor. I'm starring in movies that's coming out. She's like,
Yeah.
okay, that's what everybody be saying. I was just like,
Damn.
no,
So
for
so
real.
so now how old are you when you do Sunset Park? How old were you when that
18,
come out? So then how old were you when Moesha came out?
19.
19. So when did you go play at Pasadena?
After that, because I was working so much, I had no time for school.
Because one of the homies was like, I remember him. I bust him up at when he played at Pasadena City College. I'm like, Twan played at Pasadena?
Yeah, I went to Pasadena for 2 years. I went out there and hooped with them. That was fun though. I got put up numbers out there, but by that time now, see the movie had came out, so everybody thought that I couldn't hoop. They thought I was just a movie actor. So
Mm.
they was like, "This ain't the movies," and I used to be like, "What? He don't know me." So it was like,
Damn, that's how they
so
do you, huh?
yeah, they thought I was from the movies, but I wasn't. Like I actually started doing the movies because of hooping. It was the other way around. You know what I'm saying? So it was a little different, but I mean, good experience though. I mean, I can't lie. I gotta thank Hoop for all of it because if a nigga
Damn.
didn't really play, I like it was my stepping stone for everything I did. Like professionally, you know what I'm saying. It just helped me out. You know what I'm saying? Like
So like doing movies and sitcoms, which one is easier and which one is the hardest?
sitcoms is super easy. Sitcoms is like doing a play. You know what I'm saying? Like the schedule is like this was my schedule, Moesha. We work Monday through Thursday, right?
Uh-huh.
So Monday you come in, you got a table read. That's it. Your day is over. You table read be like at 10:30. You out
What's
of
the
there by
table read?
11:30. Where everybody sit down and read the script for this week.
Oh, okay.
That should take about 30, 40 minutes. And then they write some notes down and you go home. That's Monday. Tuesday, you come in. You read the script real quick, and then you rehearse all day. So you rehearse your scene, this scene, that scene. Everybody rehearses their different scenes,
Okay.
and then you have a run through at the end of the day for the producers. So the producers all to come down because they've been writing all day. Then they come down and they want to see what y'all been rehearsing all day. So we go from scene to scene to scene to scene. Boom. Wednesday we come in, we block and tape. So that means everything that we rehearsed on Tuesday, Wednesday, we come in and we film it without no audience. So we film it so that way we have it. So everybody get made up, hair, makeup, wardrobe. We block and tape those scenes all day. Then Thursday, well, whatever we didn't finish on Wednesday, we finish on Thursday. So it's block and tape. And then we have one performance for the studio audience that
Damn.
night from 7:30 to about maybe 10.
Yeah.
And we off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you work 3 weeks and then you off the next week. But you get paid for every week.
And so what was the movies? Why was movies harder then?
Because movies, you shoot until it's done. Like that movie might be a 4-month shoot, but you're going to shoot 5-6 days a week, 12, 13 hours a day, 14 hours a day until it's done. Because you got to get out of these locations. You know, you filming over here and then you filming over here, then you got to film at the store scene, then you got to film over there. So it's different when you're doing, this is a closed set. They make everything look like it's at different places.
Damn. So who was some of your mentors in acting once you got in there and start acting a lot? Like who was some people that helped you, took you in, and was like, Twan, this how you got it, this how you do it, blase, blase.
Well, early on, I met Charles Dutton. You know Charles Dutton, he did Rock.
Yeah,
He did,
yep, yep.
I auditioned for The Corner. I actually had booked The Corner, which ended up turning into The Wire later. I was one of the originals, but I chose to do Remember the Titans over The Corner. And
You
then
was
the
in
next
Remember the
day,
Titans?
no, I didn't do it.
Oh,
I got offered both jobs, right? So I was first choice on The Corner, and I was second choice on I was second choice on Remember the Titans. So it was between me and Donald Faison, my boy Shun.
damn.
So I booked The Corner. So they was like, we need to know whether he's gonna take the movie with Denzel, because that was Denzel's directorial debut. They was like, we need to know if Twan is gonna take The Corner or if he gonna take this.
Okay.
Because he would have to travel tomorrow to Baltimore. So I was like, fuck. So we was trying to decide. The money both was good on both parts. And then I didn't end up getting either one because we said no that we was gonna take Remember the Titans, and they said it was a definite. I said no on The Corner and yes to Remember the Titans, and then in the morning Remember the Titans said no to me. So I ended up having 2 jobs, ended up with no jobs.
Damn. So how
But
did
Charles doesn't help me though, because when I was in the audition, I had never played a character outside of myself. Like Drano was really me. The character Smokes was really me. That's just how Twan is. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But this characters was different. So he once told me to slow it down and make it me. And I was like, okay. Then I met Richard Roundtree when I did 413 Hope Street. And he told me to always just go with your instinct. Then I met Sam Jackson, which was my mentor. You know what I'm saying? And Sam
Damn.
Jackson was like, fuck the line, know the scene. So I just basically grabbed all 3 of those things that they said. And then Denzel always told me, don't act. Real actors don't act, they just be. And I was like, okay.
Damn.
So it's kind of like I took a little piece from everybody and was like, let me perfect what they saying and come up with my own get down. So that way, you know, because I never was scared. Like it'd be a lot of actors that go into scenes with big actors like Sam and them, and they'll do some shit and that fuck them up because they just really like, damn, they looking at them in awe. It's kind of like hooping. When you hooping against somebody in the league, like if your competitive nature is, I don't give a fuck that he in the league, I'm going at him. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
your natural competitive nature. That's mine.
Yeah.
But somebody who's in awe of them is not gonna play the same.
No, no,
You
no.
see what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna go at them. Me, I don't care. It's an X on your back. I'm going at it, and that's how I felt. And I took everything in hoop into the acting world with me. You know what I'm saying? So I was never intimidated by none of that. Like he can't guard me either. That's how I always felt. You know what I'm saying? So
Like,
it,
so now you're a legend in the movie and sitcom now. So you look back at it, like what was your biggest role? Like, what was your biggest role that you say, man, this role right here, I will always love this role. And what was your worst role you feel you took?
my best role to me was when I did 413 Hope Street. I played a Muslim character who killed this boy for some shoes. Like I was a gang member, killed this boy for some shoes in front of his dad, and then ran off, and they never caught me. They
Okay.
didn't know who did it, no witnesses or nothing. I ended up going to prison for drugs, but I get out of prison and I go to this center. It's like a crisis center, you know, where they rehabilitate you and stuff like that. And it's like part of your conditions for your parole. But the building, I remember the building because I'm like, damn, I smoked a little dude outside of this building 5 years ago. Before I became a Muslim, before I changed my life, before I did, you know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
remember. And so I end up talking to the psychiatrist in the thing. And the psychiatrist was like, you have any evil deeds? And I told him what I did. Come to
Damn.
find out, that building was a monument to the kid that I killed.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So, and the dude who ran the center, that was
what's his
his
dad?
son. And
Damn.
so he ended up taking a liking to me. And the psychiatrist was his best friend, but the psychiatrist couldn't say nothing to his best friend because you got that like attorney-client privilege.
Yeah, yeah.
So he couldn't say nothing to me. And so I'm just like, so when we put two and two together, I realized that I killed this man's son. And I have to tell him because I had changed my life. I was a
But you
Muslim.
told him?
I told him at the dinner table in front of him and his wife. It was a really big show. It was called 413 Hope Street. Damon Wayans produced it.
What?
Crazy, right? Damon Wayans produced it. It was a drama.
What year was it? What year this came out?
98.
Damn, man. Yeah. And so, what was your worst role you feel you played? You played then?
I don't really had no worse ones, not far as TV and film is concerned, but I took a play one time and it was so janky. It was so janky. We didn't even have no props. Like, you know how you supposed to, like, if you on stage, like if you pay $60 and go watch this play, and somebody's supposed to pass you some money, like you walk in a cafe and you pass them some money, and they give you some back. Man, we didn't even have no money. I was faking like I was giving somebody some money, and they was faking like they was giving me a bag. It was crazy as hell. They
Damn.
had no money, so it was so janky. I was just like, "Are y'all serious?" Like, and we was performing in front of audiences with no props. We had a door that had two ropes connected to it, and it said "mall" on it and marker. And they would drop like when the scene changed, the curtains would open, and you would see the door drop, and we'd be just standing there waiting on the door to drop, and it said "mall," and then we would walk in like we was in the mall.
And
Oh
so,
my god, it was so janky.
so who is some of the best actors? Top A1 actors you didn't did movies with that came out, or movies that you feel like, man, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I did Sunset Park. I mean, Sunset Park was big because the Real Perlman and Danny DeVito and them, they was pretty big actors.
Yeah.
Like I said, Coach Carter was huge with Sam. I did
Sam.
180. I also did
You did
187 with Sam.
187?
Yeah, I did 187 with Sam. I did
Damn.
I did too many movies. The Wood was big. I mean, you know, with Omar. I did Brother with Omar.
What part you was in on Brother?
I played Colin. Me and Kumo D had scenes together. And then the Asians ended up taking me. They ended up taking me in. And it was like a big, you know, Takeshi Kitano was like a really big Japanese actor. Really big.
Okay.
He like Jackie Chan, like he big like that over there. Huge. The movie was huge over there though, but it was me, Omar Epps, who else? Some of the homies I can't remember their name right off the top of my head, but my boy Royale Watkins and all of them, like, so it was a really, really big movie over there though.
Damn.
But who else have I don't work with so many people.
So like, okay, so your sitcom, who's the best people you didn't work with in sitcom?
Well, I did the Parkers and I did Moesha, which was
How many
like the
seasons you
same
was
family.
how many seasons you was on Moesha?
I think I did probably 4 seasons of Moesha, but I was recurring, so I would come in and out, because I was doing other stuff
And what
too.
about the
So I was
Parker?
never a regular. The Parkers only did 2 or 3 episodes, I believe, on the Parkers.
And One Tree Hill.
One Tree Hill, I did 137 out of 187 episodes.
Damn.
So I did that the whole 9 years.
9?
Yeah, we was on 9 seasons. It's 2003 to 2012.
That's crazy.
So that was a good one. I did, man. I don't work so much. Like, that's what I'm saying. My resume is so long. I don't, it's projects that was big I forget about. I'll be like, damn, I did that. I'm like, oh yeah. And a lot of stuff I don't watch, I haven't even seen.
So how many movies you wrote? Have you wrote any movies yet and starred in them?
I wrote a movie called Innocent Killers. It's almost done. And but I'm gonna direct that one. We have another one that I'm producing called The Leash. And I wrote this series. It's like a drama, kind of like a Grey's Anatomy meets like One Tree Hill, like a drama about like diseases, like a pandemic and shit like
Okay.
that. It's called Epidemic. I wrote that. That's the next one that I'm trying to produce. And I'm gonna probably direct it as well. But we did this movie called what the hell was it called? Crush. I directed it and I starred in it. And but the sound, I don't know, something happened with the whole production and the sound. We lost the sound. We couldn't find the sound. The sound was damaged. So the movie shot, but we couldn't find the sound. So we
Damn.
wasted a lot of money doing that one, but I directed it, got my directorial debut skills on. I directed a couple episodes of One Tree Hill as well. So, so I got my feet wet on the other side of the camera because I've been in front of the camera so long. It's easy to kind of be like, oh damn, let me switch up and see what I could do, the different vision behind the camera.
Mhm.
So everything turned out, it's turning out cool. But like I got another project that we're gonna do called Snatched. It's about human sex trafficking. It's a series that me and my partner Cherry Johnson wrote, and
Okay.
I'm a producer, probably starring that. You know what I'm saying? So I
So
got some
so
stuff in the can.
so what you up to nowadays besides the acting? What you got going on besides acting now? Since we in the pandemic, anything that you know what I'm saying? What you into right now? What's
Well, I
time got?
invested. I invested a few years ago into the medical marijuana industry. I've got my own brand of like edibles and stuff, but I'm just getting all my packaging and stuff together, like for all of like the bath bombs and soaps and lotions and creams and gels and
Yeah. How long you
pre-rolls.
been doing this?
This been since like 2015. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
What made
saying?
you do that?
But I did it because I'm not a smoker or nothing like that. But I looked at some of my friends was doing it a while back, and I kind of was like, damn, I want to invest my money into something that I know is gonna give me a residual income, a certain type of cash flow all the time, to where if anything go wrong, I have that income coming in, and then I could pay for my own projects to be shot. Because
Facts.
I established myself well enough now to where I know I could call my friends and get something shot for the low and go sell it for 10 million, 5 million.
Damn.
But it may not cost me but 150, 200,000 to shoot it. But I
Yeah.
didn't but that's been years of putting in, paying my dues. Also, like Lorenz Tate, one of my best friends, but I did their project for $250. You know,
What? Dead president?
no, they got it's not a podcast, but it's a I think you could consider it a podcast, but it's directed by Lawrence Fishburne, but everybody is in it. And
What?
you name it, they in it. Amari Hardra, everybody's in it. We all work for like $200 because it was Lorenz Tate. It's called Bronzeville.
Okay.
You could download. I think they got 2 seasons. You could download it on Tika Sumter. Everybody's on it, and but you could download it on Spotify. And I play a character, and I can't even remember my character's name right now, but I'm on there. But that's one of my friends. So he was like, Twan, I got this project. I need you. I need your help. Bet. Say no more. I'll be there tomorrow. Boom. $200. Okay, cool. I'm coming. Now, because it's the homie. But for anybody else, they gotta pay. We
Yeah.
charge. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But this my homie. So I know when it's my turn to do my thing, hey, I got 5,000. I need you for a week. All right, Twan, I'm there.
So where can people find your cannabis at? Like, where is it in the stores? Is it you got your own shop? Like what?
Not yet, because we have to, it's all the licensing issues that they going back and forth with right now in California. But so my packaging is all. I'm working with a graphic designer right now. I'm just trying to finish up all of my packaging, and then they could log on to my Instagram. But I haven't really been pumping it yet
Okay.
because I haven't got done with the packaging. Once I have the packaging and my products, I have everything. It's called Incognito Genetics. So they could look. I'm on Instagram, but I don't have that much stuff on there yet because I haven't really been pumping the page because I don't like to do nothing half-assed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When the graphic designer finish up what he need to do for me, then I'll say, okay, cool. I accept this packaging. I like the way this looks. Boom. Then I'm gonna flood it on my regular page and have everybody go to that page and look at all the products, and then they can say, "Oh, damn, he got this, he got that." I used one of my bath bombs last night when I got home from Phoenix, and I overslept my training today. I woke up late and had to go there, but I was so relaxed. It felt amazing. But I ain't had no
Yeah.
pains. My knees and none of that was hurting today.
Man, bad. It's called a bad bun.
Like the bath bombs and the salts, like certain
Yeah.
people use, Epsom salt, but we got the bath bombs. They
What?
like golf balls. But you drop it in the tub and it like, and it makes it like, so when you soak in it, it opens your pores and it goes in your pores. So you get a little bit of buzz, but it ain't much. But you get
So
more of a relaxed feeling, and your body just like your knees and ankle and all that would be feeling way better the next day.
so before we get up out of here, what what have you learned about acting now that you wish you would have knew years ago?
The study a little bit more and the focus, like everything that, like I said, Charles Dutton told me, slow down and make it you. I know how to do that now. I wish I would have knew that earlier, because if I would have knew that earlier, I would have booked Dead Presidents. I would have booked. It was roles that I wanted back in the day that I didn't get because I wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? But
Man.
that I really, really wanted, that could have changed my whole career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I really, really wanted, but I didn't get it because of default, because I wasn't prepared yet. You know what I'm saying? But just with that little bit of knowledge, I didn't see it until later. Then once I saw it, I was like, oh, that's what he meant. Bet, say no more. Now I could do it. You know what I'm saying? So if I had to do it over again and I was going back, man, I'd have booked 8 out of 10 auditions I was going on. But at that point, I was booking 5. With 5 was still good, but I would have been booking 8.
Yeah.
8 with no problem. Like it would have been that simple for me. But I know what I do. But like I said, I look at everything in the acting world like basketball. And what I mean by that is how I prepare for basketball is how I prepare for acting. I'm there early. I stretch out. I
Yeah.
warm up. I'm ready to go when it's 2 o'clock. I don't walk in the gym at 2. I'm there 1:37. I'm ready at 2. I done got 80 shots up before 2 o'clock.
Oh,
You know what I'm
every
saying?
day. You always is first in the gym,
Yeah, I'm
though.
early. I'm always early. That's just how I was programmed. So when I go to my audition, I don't wait to the last minute to look at that. When they send it to me, I look at it right then. Let me look at it real quick. Okay, boom. Let me jot that down. Now, when I go later on, I'm going hard to get it. I don't want to go into the audition with no paper. I want to
Yeah.
go in and just do what I need to do and get on up out of there. I'm prepared. I am this character. I turn myself into it before I go in there. It ain't nothing nobody could tell me at the audition. They want to have sidebar conversation, all that. But when I go in that room, I'm ready. We, you are my opponent at this point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we hooping. I love you, you my nigga. But guess what? I'm hooping against you right now. I'm trying to get you buckets. That's how I look at it in the acting world. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got to.
Period. And that's really how it goes. You know what I'm saying? It's exactly like that. But for basketball, it's a lot of basketball players that because I just did a it wasn't a podcast, it was a short film, but it was like a short film idea for a pilot for me with Miko
Miko.
Grimes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we just shot it like about 2 months ago, and it came out really good. She did like 14 minutes. So we did like scenes from like a new show. So it's kind of like an Insecure, but from a married standpoint. So it's
Mm.
funny, but they got the drama, but it's from a woman's standpoint. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? And I'm the husband. I play her husband, and she cheating on me because I'm paying all the bills and shit like this. But I'm not supporting her business. I don't support this, but she got all these different dudes in her life.
Damn.
This dude want to give her the sexual that she missing at home. This dude want to give her the support from her business that she missing. This dude, he want to do,
And it's
my
only
job.
14 minutes long?
It's supposed to be a half hour. She's trying to do a half hour to an hour show, but what we did was we shot scenes from the entire episode to sell the idea. You see what I'm saying? But it came out really good. So, but like shit like that, I help my friends do that type of shit. But she had a really good idea, and she did a really good job as her first time being an actress. Cause she wasn't gonna do it. But I
Okay.
told her, I said, sis, you hoop. So
Yeah,
since you hoop,
you can do it.
your approach is gonna be different. So I had to explain it to her in hoop terms because she wasn't getting what the actors were saying to her.
Yeah.
So by me going to work out with her, I'm like, nah, sis, this what we doing. This how you gonna do this. This how you gonna. How would you say that? Okay, say it like that. Now I like that. Run it.
Yeah,
And
because
then she was
Miko
like,
grind. Miko go hard on the course. I know she's gonna go hard on that.
and that's just what she did. She did an excellent job. I had to commend her. I said, sis, you did your thing. Real talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think that show is gonna get picked up. She owns it and everything. She spent her
That's
own bread to
crazy.
do it, but it came out really good. Really, really
Mhm.
good. So I'm proud of her, and I think it's gonna be
So
some shit that
so
we got
so
in the
what?
mix.
So before we get about it, what's the next couple of things you got coming out? What you got? People can look forward. You look forward from you.
Well, I mean, I never stopped working. So like before the pandemic, I mean, I did 3 seasons actually of Black Jesus. It was the #1 show on cable. You know what I'm saying? So um we did that show, and then right after I left Black Jesus, I did Get Shorty. It's a TV series on Epix Network. I
Mm.
did that. I did like 6 or 7 episodes on that. I did Lucifer. I did The Rookie. I did
Rookie, that's on ABC? You did that?
Yeah, I did an episode of The Rookie. I
How
did
you land that?
just audition. I went in, read, they liked me. They called me the next day, told me I start the
When
following
that
day.
come out? That already came out then.
Bit out. I did season 1. I did that, and
Oh, okay, okay.
did season 5 of Lucifer. No, season 4, episode 8 of Lucifer. And
They
then
just so how they call you for ever? They just call you and say, I need you to come in for episode 8. Do something. Bam, you just
yeah,
go in.
whatever they have, they'll hit my agent or my manager and be like, we want to see Antwon for this. And be like, all right, cool. So like I said, right now, I'm on kind of like a short list. I don't do what new actors do because I'm established now. So it's kind of like when something comes up, they hit me for Power, for the one with Tommy, the new one with Power Book 4. And then they hit me for BMF, which is the new one of 50 Cent's new shows.
Yeah.
But I'm just waiting to hear back right now. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep pushing. But it's like that. You don't never not you don't sometimes you don't book roles because you're not good. You may book the role because you may not book it because you're too light skinned or you too dark skinned or you too tall or you too short. Like his show For Life.
Yeah, that's my shit right there.
I tested for that. Me and the dude tested for it. But the problem
Who?
was, do I look 45 on camera?
Which dude? The
The main dude.
Aaron?
Yeah.
You try it out for Aaron?
Yeah. But I don't look 45 on camera.
But you 45 though.
But I don't look for but if you
They
watching
couldn't
it,
make you look 45?
yeah, nah, he younger than us.
That's why I fit, man, that's crazy.
He younger than us. He's younger than us, but he looks older than us on
So
camera.
but so they didn't give you a role with the movie, even though you tried out for him, or no, they didn't nothing.
Nope. Not even one of the prisoners. They said they was gonna wait and hold something bigger for me. So hopefully this next one is what they waiting on. I don't know. But
Yeah,
like I said, the
that's
key to it is that's the reason why I invested in myself, because the key to it is not having to wait on somebody to give you a job. You know what I'm saying? You make your money coming in consistently. If you able to have your own money to do your own shit, and you could sell it. And I don't have to wait on nobody to give me my job. I could create my job. because people know who I am. Just, you know what I'm saying? I got good stories too. We rewrite shit. We come up with something good, and I could call Lorenz. I could call Lorenz and Morris Chestnut and all these different actors and be like, "Hey, homie, I need y'all," and we go shoot some fire shit, and it could sell. I don't have to wait on. I don't have to wait on.
Look, when you get your next role, when you call your boy LG, I got, you know what I'm saying, I got some acting skills up in me, man. Stop playing, man. You know, every time I see you, like, Twan, throw me in something. Let me get a back end or something. Man.
Yeah, I mean, we trying though, you know, but the whole thing is.
Another movie I want to talk to you about before I get about it. Percentage. What is Percentage with Omar Epps' brother? Or Omar Gooding brother?
Omar Gooding.
Yeah, like y'all gonna make another one of those ones? Like, because this should be a part 2 to that, right? Because nobody died in that.
I heard they made a part 2, bro. And I ain't hear nothing about it. I swear I heard I think it is a part 2.
It can't be no part 2.
It is a Percentage part 2, and I have nothing to do with it. They did not call me. So what happens with movies like that? What they do is they beg you, because you're a named actor, to come in and do that for them for the low. Once it gets off the ground and the movie does good and they get that money for the second part, they tell you, Twan, I ain't gonna pay you this much on this one. But when we get the next one, I got you. We all gonna eat. Then the next one come around.
So is Omar in the second one?
Yeah, but I heard about it. I heard about it after they was damn near done filming. So they didn't want to pay me. You know what I'm saying? They needed my help to get it done. And so this is a lot of time where everybody be like, Twan, what you got coming out? I don't see you on TV no more. And I'd be like, nah, nigga, you don't watch the right channels. I don't do all nigga projects. I just don't.
Everything. You gotta be versatile out here.
I don't do it because I know when I work with the white people, my check gonna be on time. It ain't gonna be late. They're not gonna try to pull me to the side and cut a deal. You know what I'm saying? We negotiate the money and that's it. It's business. I come to work, I leave work, I get my check. That's it. That's all. But it's certain projects that you work with when you're dealing with certain black people and you just go in and they just be like, all right, Twan, listen, everybody else taking this. They're like, I'm not taking that. So I'm not everybody else. They always want the plug. They want to do it. They want you to do it for the low, but they want to sell it for the high. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you want to lowball me. Now, when a movie done and you try to go sell it and they lowball you, then you're going to start using all the shit that I did. Well, he did this and he was in this. Come on, man. Y'all got to offer me something more than that. But you don't want to offer me more than that.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
That's Hollywood, though, you know, but that's Black Hollywood. But that's why, you know, I'm not in it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's certain productions that I work with because I know they're going to be fair and they're going to look out for you. And then there's certain ones where you just be like, nah, I'm gonna charge y'all because I know it's gonna be a bunch of bullshit. And I'll show up for the bullshit if I'm paid for the bullshit because I already expect it. It's cool.
That's bananas. Well, look, man, I'm finna let you go, bro. I appreciate you for tapping in with me, man. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We just beat y'all too, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to run it back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all got us with the hot 3. Y'all got us with the 3.
You feel me? So, you know, I'm going to see you soon on the court with my team go against Nova Stars. You know what I'm saying? So it's all love, man. But me and you done played together. You know, we done hung out, party. I done been to your house, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you tapping in with your boy, man. Anything you want to say before you get out of here, man? You want, but people can find you? What social media sites you on and stuff?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. It's Antwon Tanner 2214. They can find me there. My Twitter is Antwon_Tanner. And I think that's it. My Facebook only open to family and friends, so I don't do it for the public. You know what I'm saying? Just because I like to go in there and talk my shit to my homies.
You feel me?
And my fans get a little timid when you talking that. Oh my God! I'll be like, man, that's the homie. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right, man. Go on and watch that football game, man. I appreciate you for tapping in with me, man. Appreciate that, big bro.
All right, my boy, love.
Yes, sir. 100. What up? It's your boy LG, man. I want to thank my boy Twan for tapping in again with me, man. And everybody who stayed in for this 55 minutes, almost an hour show. I appreciate y'all. People that commented. I love y'all for that. You feel me? Tune in to my boy Ken Chronicles. He got a show at 7:30 tonight on Instagram. And I'll be back. I got some rappers coming up. I got another actor coming up. So yeah, we gonna be on. You know what I'm saying? So my boy Big Nut, my boy said you need a basketball trainer. Go hit my boy Seti Mac up. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram, Seti Mac 5. You feel me? And I'll see y'all next week. I'm out. LG Black Pearl, Sports and Realness. One.